Well, howdly doodly there, minions. Today I want to build my cocoa bean farm, and so that is what we are going to do. I haven't really completely decided on my full design yet. I'll take some extra redstone just because I'd hate to be without it. I know the basic design I want to use, I just don't know how full I want it to be, but I need some repeaters and some torches. I do not need any comparators for my build. I left some supplies down there, but I want to make sure I take enough, just because I can always bring them back. The way I've decided to build it is I'm going to build it like a semi-automatic like the other ones that I've built so far. And then as a separate kind of project, I'm going to go through and automate a lot of my farms and build in some hopper-based collection and build some storage underneath. But for now, I just want to get the farm built because I'm going to need a couple of signs. I want to get the farm built just so, you know, I'll have that as a renewable resource. Again, the whole kind of point is making renewable resources inside my base. So I need those. I need 2 paintings. And that's it for now. This is going to be a bit laggy. God, I hate doors. It's laggy because I'm uploading a video right now. I fucking hate when doors do this. Ugh. I'm not going to be doing a lot of digging, so there shouldn't be much problem with block lag, but there is going to be some lag because I'm uploading right now. It's not a great idea, but anyway. I was down here doing a little bit of experimenting with what I'm going to do. So I've kind of got an idea in place here where basically I'm going to make this 3 tall. I considered making it 3 tall is how tall I'm going to make it, but I considered moving it so that it reached all the way to the top, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm basically just going to put it like this. I forgot. How many blocks can this push? I'll have to check. I think you can push up to like 7. Is it 7 or 8? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, 9, 8, and then 7. And we'll see which ones work and which ones don't. Shoom, shoom, shoom. This is the one thing I didn't think to test. Oh, is that because it lagged? Huh. It pushed all 9 across. Well. Perfect. Okay, well. That'll do. That'll do just nicely. So basically, here's how it's gonna work. Although, I'm a bit of a OCD guy, so this is not how I want to place the wood. That's right. Even though it's all the same, I'm still gonna make sure I get these all placed properly. So I'm gonna place them like this. Kind of not a big fan of the way that it does the placing now. I mean, I like that. I guess I do like that you can place them sideways, because if you want to do that, then it makes sense. But if I don't, it bugs me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go with 9. I think that's going to be about right. Bloop, 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 bloop. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm excited to do for my base. I want to make sure that I record all the goods as I get it done. And then these will go here, here, and here. So I just, you know, I've kind of been going back to forsaking other video games for the sake of this. So let's see here. Perfect. Now, the way this is going to work, and I haven't decided if I'm going to put, you know, I could put actually, let's see, if I left a gap of 2 and then did 1 and then a gap of 2 and then did 1, I could actually make 3 layers of cocoa beans per side here. I think I might just start out with 1, because what I'm thinking is, you know, I put this up, you know, plant cocoa beans on the side here, and then when they fall down and collect here, and I can just kind of manually walk through and collect them, no big deal, you know. And then when I want to do an automated collection, then I can dig underneath and put pistons under here so that if I want the automatic collection on, I pull a switch, these open up to where there are hoppers underneath, and the hoppers will go down and store everything into chests, so I don't have to go pick them up, and then all I have to do is, you know, replant. So, but again, that's going to be a different project. So first thing we want to do is get this working. So the way this works is I've got this redstone going up here, and it's the power for this runs into that block, and in this also powers this block. And whenever you've got a block powered, it powers the block for the piston in front of it as well as the piston below it. So the wire powers this piston, this block powers these two. So they all work together. And so the way it's going to work is they're going to shift them back and forth. So I'm going to hit a button, it's going to push it over, and then those pistons are going to push it back. And that's the mechanism I'm going to have to tie in now. And actually, I'm going to want my silk touch pick because I can put this stone back down. But I want this to dig underneath. I'm trying to think where I can split it because I don't want it to interfere. If I put power there, it should be okay. I should be able to run it right underneath here with no problem. So, first of all... Ugh! Laggy poop. Let's get that going. I don't know, as far as video games coming out, there's really, I haven't seen anything that I'm interested in. I mean, until really the new consoles come out, I can't really think of many games coming out that I'm interested in. I mean, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out before the new set of consoles does, so that'll be something. But yeah, so here we go. So we're splitting this wire. All right, and kind of the way we want it to work. Ooh, I'm going to need to... Can I run it under here? I'm trying to think if I need to sink that down further, because I am going to block this back up, and I want it to be covered. So I think I am going to need it one... I think this actually ought to be good, because I am going to have to wire it in, so this way I can actually tie it in. I can cover this part with a glass block, which will be good enough for my purposes, and then I can wire it in however I need to. So temporarily, let's just go ahead and put this lever back here. Don't need my bow for the build. Alright. So this is going to run across, and I'm going to have to put a delay in it, and I know how much delay I need. But let's... Which actually reminds me I need to replace... Ooh, did I do that? Actually, I'm going to have to cut this one shorter. I also need to replace these with stone. Just for aesthetic purposes. Ooh, when I cut that, I cut it all the way, didn't I? Not my most brilliant of of plans here. But we'll figure that out. That's a final kind of polish thing. Alright, so we need to cut these out. And then grab these pistons and move them. Didn't I just... I guess I gotta be more patient and let them stack here. I think the easiest way to do this is going to be to place them on these blocks here. 1, 2, 3. And this should allow me to run the wires straight up there. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, and now if I put a delay in here, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I think 2. Let's see. I'm testing this the wrong way. Lever is not the right test mechanism for this. It is block and button. Perfect. All right. So we can... Yeah, that would have to be a glass block to keep from breaking that wire. And I think this is going to have to be a similar kind of deal here. Where this runs down here and then back up. We can, like I said, we can gussy it up later, but this will serve our purposes very nicely. So, as you can see, when you place cocoa beans on the jungle wood, they'll grow there. And then when you want to harvest them, pop! You're all gravy, pick them up, replant them, and Bob's your uncle. So that is the thing, and so I'm going to basically probably block it up on this side to kind of create like a wiring case to kind of block this area off. And actually, I'm going to need some stone for that. I need some stone and some glass, I think, to finish this off. So I'm going to build in a lot of hidden wiring in this. I probably could come up with a more clever way to wire that using some hidden torches and stuff like that, but this will be simpler, and I like simple, so let's get some stone and some glass. And thanks to my new industrial strength smelter, I have plenty of glass. Okay, dump off that cobble. Ooh, I forgot to put that stuff up, so I'm not going to have a lot of room. I don't need a ton. Just a stack will do her. Let's also go gussy up that room real quick. Yeah, so I'm spending my time that I'm on the server. Delicious Sprite. When I'm not working on things that I'm recording. When I'm not recording and I'm on the server, I've been digging that hole for my that hole. I don't know if I think I've told you guys about it. I'm digging a hole above my my spawner, so that I can expand without having to dig up and build every time. I just want to be able to stack it on. So that's a project that I'm kind of doing that, again, is just basically me digging into the ground, so I haven't felt it necessary to share, but I will show you guys. Probably, well, I'll definitely show you obviously when I'm finished, but I don't know if I want to show you the work in progress, because it's not extremely interesting in itself. And actually, I'm going to want to move these up. I haven't decided. I need to figure out something to do around the top of this. You know what I might do, even though it'll just be decorative, is I might just build a line of jungle wood around the entire top, you know, because I'm going to have to fill in above this collector. And I could just hang up jungle wood with cocoa beans on it. We'll see. I mean, that's kind of clean up later. So first, let's deal with the wiring. So let's say we do want to do 2 rows, because we always want to have some extra room to work with. Let's dump some of this away. Oh, and I'm silly, I'm not done yet with the room aspect of it. Bloop. And then I also need some stone pressure plates, don't I? Bloop. Doo-doo-doo. And I can actually... 1, 2, 1, 2. And there you go. And there you go. Alright. So we've got the room in place. Now we need to wire up the activation switch. So if we put it here, we can activate that. 1, 2. If we put another row, I'm trying to think. We don't want to do 3 is too hard to create like a little drop platform, so we probably only want 2 between them, right? So then there would be another row here, and then I could even do another row of collection here, which would leave this room. So that actually might be perfect, but for now, let's start with what we've got and start blocking off the wiring here, because that's really what we want to cover up. And while we're at it, let's run the torches we need, just to keep it bright so we don't have spawners in there. And this will be that. Of course, we're going to want a door for maintenance access. So basically, the button can go... Question is, where do we want to... I guess we'll put the button there. I should do a wooden button, just because it'll stand out more. It's nice that that blends in, but that's almost a bad thing there. And we'll just go with a... Do I want to do an iron door here? No, because then anytime... Oh, actually, I can't do that anyway, because whenever I push the button, it's going to open the door. And that will bug me. Oh my goodness. 5 O's. That's... Mock. Oh. Mog boom! So let's see. I want to put the... so I can wire the button. You know what, we'll put it in the middle, and then we can... let's see, the other row would go right here. So we'll put the door right here. And that should hopefully keep it isolated from the button. Oh, boom, I don't know what you're saying. Hold on, I'll look in a second. Nope, been pretty barren lately. Okay, let's see. Alright, good. The maintenance access here. And this button can wire in here. And that should be good enough. Let's see. Oh, I'm stupid, because that's not where... Anyone else so happy that I'm a genius? Because I know I am. There we go. Uh-oh. Did that pulse too soon? Alright. Give me that extra tick. Blick. I'm not sure why that changed. Odd. Why is that? Is that pulsing faster? Does a wooden button pulse faster than a stone button? Ooh, that's interesting. Let's try. That's an experiment. I didn't know that. If that's really a thing. It does! A wooden button pulses at a different duration. Well, that is curious. Building a bean farm and digging a giant hole. Say hi to YouTube. Oh, let's see. So let's go with the stone button. But let's go with it on a piece. Whoa! Of jungly wood. That does not look great. Should I do this whole thing in jungly wood? Let's try that, see how it looks. I bet that'll look schmexy. And it'll give more color to my really stone undercover or underground base. I'm gonna need more of this wood, but I got plenty. All right. And that one for now, just to be thorough. That shouldn't cause any spawns, but I'm not taking any chances. Aww. Are you eating a Chinese man? That. Nothing like eating Chinese people to get your hunger going, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's... Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Just dump that in there. And actually we can, yeah, we'll do the same thing over here. Ooh, actually, since I covered that with wood up here, I didn't need the glass down below. Look at me. Yeah, hon. Oh, hello, Sebastian. What are you going to be doing?
Helping your daughter get her snack and finishing up upstairs.
Oh, okay. Hi, Seb. So you're telling me to keep an eye on him somehow?
Well, no, I'm just letting you know he's there.
Okay. I will try to keep an eye on him. I'll try to be a responsible dad for once. Oh, I have such a sweet wife, don't I? Oh, okay, keep placing this down. Oh, make sure you didn't. I get a bad habit of losing track of what's going on in the console, so. Hello, Seb. Alright. Just so it's nice and lit up. No chances here. The question is, if I reverse this, this won't wire in the other way, so I guess I could try and wire this in so I can collect from both. But that wiring will actually probably interfere with an automatic collection if I do one. So I'm just not even going to bother with it. But I will. Boy loves talking to me. You're like a sassy woman. No, you didn't. That's good. Man, that is a lot of used room for a small amount of cocoa beanage, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What am I going to need this for anyway? I've got cookies that'll last me for the rest of my life, thanks to that fun prank. Ugh, lagged. One shy. Okay. So we got that in place. So now would actually be a good time to think about how I do want to layer this. Oh, what are you sad about? You gotta pay attention to me, Daddy. Did Mommy leave you with no TV or nothing to entertain you? You actually want human interaction from your daddy? Is that how it's going, buddy? I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and apparently so is Boom. So, he teleported to me. You little sneak. Hello, you little sneak. Okay, so let's decide now. We're gonna put it actually gonna be kind of close. So if we put another layer here, Peter delay underneath. Bloop bloop. Damn door! In here, Boom. See? Down there. You'll see in the video. Then you'll feel silly. Then you'll feel stupid, Mr. Astronaut. I am definitely... Do you see how that popped up on top there? I'm definitely going to have to fill that in with something. And I think for now, rosewood is actually the best option. So let's go ahead and fill that in. Yeah, beautiful? You wearing my hat? Do you know what hat that is? Who's on that hat? Go Pokes? Yeah.
That's your favorite team.
That's the college I went to, huh? What? It's a dirty hat. Oh, God, I can't type. No, Boom. I built it in here just because I put these pretty close together. But there we go. That's blah, blah. I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking I need to dig this in another level just so I can cover that. Because if I get a water spill or something in here, then that's actually going to be bad news bears. So let's break this up so I can break it down. Get that out of here. Here we go. Alright, so we're underneath there. Actually, since we're already down a level. And it's real simple. And now all we need is those repeaters back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then we can layer this all in. That'll be good there. That'll be good there. Okay. Now we've got this all sealed off. Oh, Sebastian. So there we go. Make sure we're still good. We didn't screw it up. Perfect. Perfect. Now the question is, if we want to wire in another one, that actually should fit in perfectly. So let's Just reclaim these for now. And wire them back up in here. And then we'll call this good once we've got kind of the concept done. And then I'll finish off the room and show you guys the final project just so you can see it. Now, actually, if I put that... Laggity lag. This is a little tricky. Alright, that can go up and down. And then this will go up and down. And then that is a completely unnecessary spot there. So let's put this like this. Alright, now this should power. Perfect. And put more over here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, Game of Thrones. You so good. Doop 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 doo. Okay. And then this one's even easier. I don't even have to rewire that piece. And this should have the exact same delay and just magically work. Perfect. Now all I need is more jungle wood to actually complete it. Oops. Almost let my OCD sneak in there. Which is to say, I almost didn't abide by my OCD. Alright. Oh, Sebastian, do you want down? Okay. Well, I'm going to let my son down and keep an eye on him for a little while. But you guys get the concept here. I'll finish up this room and show you what the result is before we move on to our next project. Say bye, Boom. Bye, YouTube. A goodbye, minions. A peace out. It's not bad. Not bad. I'm not sure if those torches back there are bugging me or not.
Don't worry, I won't put this on the internet.
Please don't.
I won't.